He's explosive on the field, quiet off it, and his luxury lifestyle is something even the media rarely sees. Stay till the end to uncover the truth about Evan Lewis's hidden life and the luxury secrets he's never shared in public. The phone buzzed at exactly 5:30 a.m. in the luxury hotel suite overlooking Mumbai's skyline. Evan Lewis reached for it with the same calm precision he brings to facing a 100. It was his personal assistant calling from Trinidad with the morning report. His beachfront property was secure, his private gym was prepared, and his meditation instructor was waiting via video call. What most people don't realize is that this isn't just another cricket tour for Evan. This is a carefully orchestrated operation that maintains his secret lifestyle, one that makes him one of the Caribbean's most quietly wealthy athletes. The world sees Evan Lewis as a boundary-hitting machine, a man who can change the course of a match with a single swing. But behind every six he hits, there's a world of silent wealth, hidden routines and elite rituals that only his closest circle truly understands. While other cricketers flood Instagram with designer watches and private jets, Lewis operates in complete silence. His wealth isn't displayed, it's lived. His luxury isn't shown, it's experienced. And his success isn't celebrated, it's systematically built, one calculated decision at a time. Growing up in Trinidad, Evan's childhood was far from the luxury he now enjoys. His father, Marcus Lewis, worked double shifts at a local factory while his mother, Patricia, cleaned houses to make ends meet. Their small concrete house in Arima had no air conditioning, no fancy furniture, just the basic. But what they lacked in material wealth, they made up for in discipline and wisdom. His father would wake him at 5 a.m., not for luxury routines but for cricket practice in the dusty backyard. "Son," Marcus would say, "noise makes enemies but silence makes champions." Those words would become the foundation of everything Evan would build. The transformation began slowly. When Evan first made it to the Trinidad and Tobago team, his match fee was barely enough to buy new cricket equipment, but he saved every dollar living with his parents, eating home-cooked meals, and walking to practice instead of taking taxis. His teammates thought he was being cheap. They didn't understand that he was being strategic. While they spent their earnings on nights out and flashy clothes, Evan was building what he called his foundation fund, money that would later become the seed of his empire. His breakthrough came during the 2016 World T20 when he scored his first international century. The match fee was significant, but more importantly, it opened doors to franchise cricket. The Rajasthan Royals offered him his first IPL contract worth $100,000 more money than his family had seen in years. That night, instead of celebrating publicly, Evan sat in his hotel room with a notebook, planning exactly how every dollar would be spent. 50% went to savings, 30% to his parents, and 20% to what he called his elevation fund, money specifically designated for building the lifestyle he truly wanted. The first major purchase wasn't a car or jewelry, it was land. A piece of beachfront property in western Trinidad that had been on the market for months. Other buyers were put off by its isolation, but Evan saw opportunity. He bought it for $200,000 and spent the next year personally overseeing its transformation into his private sanctuary. The house he built there isn't massive, just 3,000 square feet, but every detail was designed for his specific needs. The master bedroom faces east, to catch the sunrise during his meditation session. The kitchen is stocked with a $15,000 water filtration system, because he believes hydration affects performance. The living room has no television, just floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the ocean. His daily routine at this beachfront home is almost monastic in its precision. 5:30 a.m. Natural wake-up, no alarm needed. 5:40 a.m. 10 minutes of meditation on the oceanfront balcony, focusing on breath control and mental clarity. 5:50 a.m. Warm lemon water with Himalayan salt, followed by light stretching. 6:00 a.m. Gym session in his custom-built facility. The equipment isn't commercial-grade machinery, it's specifically chosen pieces that complement his batting style. A $25,000 reaction time machine imported from Germany. Resistance bands designed by a former Olympic trainer. Free weights forged from a specialized alloy that provides perfect grip. He works out in complete silence. No music, no distractions, just the sound of the waves and his own breathing. The gym session reveals another layer of his calculated approach to wealth. Every piece of equipment has a purpose directly related to his cricket performance. The $30,000 batting simulator that recreates bowling conditions from different countries. The balance boards that cost $5,000 each, but improve his stability against spin bowling. The recovery pod worth $40,000 that uses infrared technology to reduce muscle fatigue. To outsiders, it might seem excessive. To Evan, it's an investment in his career longevity. After his workout, breakfast is prepared by his private chef Maria, who flies in from Barbados twice a month to stock his kitchen with organic ingredients. The meal is always the same: grilled fish, quinoa, avocado and fresh fruit. Maria sources everything personally: the fish from a specific fisherman in Barbados, the quinoa from a farm in Peru, even the avocado from a single tree in his backyard that produces fruit year-round. The breakfast costs approximately $80 per meal, but Evan considers it essential fuel for his performance. His wealth became truly substantial when he signed with the Mumbai Indians. The 3-year contract was worth $1.2 million, but more importantly, it established him as a premium player in the T20 circuit. With this financial security, Evan made his second major investment, a private music studio in Port of Spain. The studio cost $150,000 to build and another $100,000 to equip with professional recording equipment. But this wasn't about launching a music career, it was about mental health and creative expression. The studio sessions reveal perhaps the most unexpected aspect of Evan's personality. 3 times a week he locks himself in this space and creates music, not pop songs or commercial tracks, but deep introspective pieces that help him process the pressure of professional cricket. He plays steel pan drums, writes lyrics about his childhood, and records reggae covers of songs that remind him of home. His close friend and former teammate Lendl Simmons has heard some of these recordings. "It's like hearing his soul," Simmons said. The same intensity he brings to cricket, but vulnerable and honest. Travel represents another dimension of his hidden luxury. When the West Indies tour internationally, while other players book standard hotel rooms, Evan reserves presidential suites, not for ego but for control. He travels with his own linens, Egyptian cotton sheets worth $2,000 that help him sleep better in foreign environments. His luggage includes a custom aromatherapy kit with essential oils from a specialized supplier in France. Even his pillow is specially designed, filled with memory foam infused with lavender and eucalyptus. The total cost of his travel comfort system is approximately $15,000, but he considers it essential for maintaining his performance standard. His approach to clothing reflects the same calculated luxury. His wardrobe consists of custom-tailored shirts from a Japanese designer, who creates each piece specifically for his measurements. The cost is $500 per shirt, and he owns 43 of them. His jeans are made from Japanese denim that cost $800 per pair. His shoes are handcrafted in Italy, with each pair costing $1,000. But here's the key: none of these items have visible logos or branding. To the casual observer, he looks well-dressed, but not obviously wealthy. The luxury is in the quality, not the display. His watch collection tells a similar story. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, worth $85,000, was a gift to himself after scoring his century against India. The Rolex Submariner, valued at $45,000, was inherited from his uncle who passed away in both watches spend most of their time in a climate-controlled safe, worn only on special occasions. For daily wear, he prefers a simple Seiko worth $300, that his father gave him when he made his first team. It's a reminder of where he came from and what truly mattered. His automotive choices reflect his preference for substance over style. The Range Rover Sport, customized with bulletproof glass and reinforced doors, cost. The modifications weren't for paranoia but for privacy. The tinted windows and secured interior allow him to travel without attracting attention. His second car, a Porsche Panamera worth $120,000, is his one concession to pure luxury. He drives it only on weekends, usually to visit his parents or for quiet drives along the coast. Perhaps the most surprising aspect of Evan's wealth is his philanthropy. Through a private foundation that he established in 2019, he funds cricket development programs across the Caribbean. The annual budget is $200,000, money that goes directly to providing equipment, coaching, and facilities for underprivileged children. He visits these programs regularly, but always in disguise, wearing simple clothes. No security, the kids know him as Coach E, and many have no idea they're being trained by one of the West Indies' premier batsmen. His commitment to giving back extends beyond cricket. During the 2022 floods in southern Trinidad, he purchased and distributed $50,000 worth of supplies to affected families. The aid was delivered anonymously, with no fanfare or publicity. His accountant reveals that he donates approximately 20% of his annual income to various causes, always with the condition that his name not be publicized. He believes wealth should create opportunity for others. His financial advisor explains, not recognition for himself. The magnitude of his wealth became clear during the 2023 IPL auction, when he was picked up by the Lucknow Super Giants for $1. Combined with his other contracts, endorsements, and investments, his annual income exceeded $3 million, but instead of lifestyle inflation, he maintained his disciplined approach. The additional income went into real estate investments, a diversified stock portfolio, and a private equity fund focused on Caribbean businesses. His investment strategy is as calculated as his batting approach. Working with a team of financial advisors in London and New York, he's built a portfolio worth approximately $8 million. The investments include beachfront property in Barbados, a stake in a renewable energy company in Jamaica, and shares in a tech startup based in Trinidad. Every decision is made with long-term stability in mind, not quick profits or flashy returns. The pressure of maintaining this lifestyle while performing at the highest level takes its toll. During the 2023 season, Evan experienced what he later described as his dark period. The constant travel, the pressure to perform, and the isolation of his lifestyle created a mental health crisis. He began seeing a sports psychologist via video sessions, spending $500 per hour for weekly therapy. The sessions helped him understand that his pursuit of perfection was creating anxiety, and that his wealth, while providing security, was also creating pressure to maintain an impossible standard. Recovery came through reconnection with his core value. He spent a month at his beachfront home, following his daily routine without any cricket obligations. The meditation sessions became longer, the music studio sessions more frequent, and the connection with his family deeper. He realized that his wealth was a tool for freedom, not a prison of expectations. This revelation changed his approach to both cricket and life. The transformation was evident in his performance during the 2024 T20 World Cup. His batting was more relaxed, more instinctive, more joyful. He scored 340 runs in the tournament, including a match-winning century in the semi-final. But more importantly, he seemed to be enjoying himself for the first time in years. Post-match interviews showed a different Evan, still reserved, but more at peace with himself and his success. His relationship with money has evolved from desperate saving to strategic investing to conscious spending. He now understands that wealth is not about accumulation, but about creating the conditions for his best performance and deepest satisfaction. The beachfront meditation sessions, the custom gym equipment, the private music studio, these aren't luxuries but necessities for maintaining his mental and physical health. Today, Evan Lewis represents a new model of athletic wealth. He's not the flashy millionaire posting luxury lifestyle content. He's the strategic investor building long-term security. He's not the celebrity seeking attention. He's the philanthropist creating opportunity for others. He's not the consumer buying happiness. He's the craftsman investing in his tools and his art. His story challenges our assumptions about success and wealth. In a world where prosperity is often measured by visibility, Evan proves that true luxury lies in privacy, choice, and control. His wealth doesn't make him louder, it makes him quieter. It doesn't make him more visible, it gives him the freedom to disappear. It doesn't make him more important, it allows him to focus on what truly matters. The upcoming Caribbean Premier League season will test whether this philosophy can sustain his performance. His contract with the Trinbago Knight Riders is worth $800,000, but more importantly, it allows him to play at home, maintaining his routines and staying connected to his root. The pressure will be immense, but Evan has built a lifestyle designed to handle pressure, to transform it into power, to use it as fuel for excellence. His journey from a modest home in Arima to a multi-million-dollar empire is more than a success story. It's a masterclass in strategic living. He understood early that wealth is not about what you buy but about what you choose. Not about what you show, but about what you feel. Not about what others think, but about what you know to be true about yourself. Evan Lewis hit hard on the field because he lives quietly off. His strength comes from silence, his power from peace, his success from systems that most people never see. In a world obsessed with noise, he found the frequency of focus. In a culture of display, he discovered the luxury of discretion. And in that discovery, he didn't just build wealth, he built wisdom. The next time you see Evan Lewis launch a ball into the stands, remember that behind that explosive moment is a man who has mastered the art of controlled power. His six-hitting ability is just the visible expression of an invisible discipline. His wealth is just the byproduct of a system designed not for accumulation, but for excellence. And his success is just the natural result of choosing substance over spectacle, depth over display, and silence over noise. That's the real secret of Evan Lewis, and perhaps the secret of true success itself.